That's
and
good.
it's been marked for immediate destruction.
Alright, I've marked it as true fob, as where we'll set up a tentative little FOB, so that could be where you set up like a resupply zone, Jonah. After we've obviously secured the initial area. Main plan, I guess, is because we're short on numbers in true today, basically push into the joint FOB, try and get eyes on first, reconnoiter anything that looks nasty and take it out. Then move in and seize the joint FOB. From there, I believe TOA, which is 31 DT's unit, they're going to be pushing down south to near that intersection where they've already marked it, as their little like curative response zone, and just kind of locking enemy forces down while the rest of us try and take Montessori, the POW camp, to the southeast. From there, we will hopefully have achieved our objective for today, and then we can pull back to base.
Another thing I forgot to mention, something to be aware of, thanks to the freeing of the ports up north, we received naval dominance up in the north, and because of that, and thanks to the bonus that NATO gave us, we're able to recruit more people. Therefore, you have more tickets going forward.
Oh, cool. Okay. Alright.
And Nick, real quick, your lines don't look like they're in the right channel.
Any questions, comments, concerns?
Oh, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want these lines on side chat so they can all see. We want to deconflict.
Yeah, I mean the Gorgon is amphibious, but yeah, like generally I feel we'll move on to basically we'll drive to the true checkpoint and then basically hit along that main road like here, and then once we get to about this point, like these rocks, I guess we start to assess if we're going like due west or if we're going to the intersection then up. Like I think like this intersection is probably like the last chance for us to kind of decide on where we're kind of going. I guess we'll see if we can get into some scrapes immediately. Yeah, by the decision point that's been marked.
Yeah, well, you gotta make that.
We're kind of just gonna poke the hornet's nest with a stick and see what happens from there.
I just know the marshland's full of mud, which will slow vehicles down.
Yeah.
On that, even buildings.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in marshland it's gonna be like infantry heavy, or maybe like the next might be alright. It's a little wee lead, but everything else is yeah. Now here, you guys obviously we've got a daytime op, so main focus is keeping other air off our backs, or yeah, like responding to heavy infantry or armor movement with whatever you can. I know that the Pawnee is often not up to the task, and the Kajman is expensive.
We need a stopgap helicopter.
I can gun for a little bit in it.
Right. But yeah, if you guys have any issues, let us know, and we'll probably use you guys for if we need any major like supply upheavals or movement, like any sort of major transportation. I'll let you guys know.
Are you still wanting one of us to go hit the Artie, take it out before it can do anything?
If you get a chance.
If it's a couple Artie, a couple fucking self-propelled guns, it shouldn't be that hard for a helicopter to come in and strafe them.
Yeah, if you can do like a low pass and it's not going to like threaten the airframe too much, like
yeah,
it's a bit of a suicide run though, so just be careful. But yeah,
oh yeah,
if you have to die, you have to die, I guess.
I'm pretty good at surviving helicopter crashes.
You want cash me?
Oh, fucking sure.
All right, do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, so one of the things we brought up, just if we're assaulting together the joint fob, we want to have separate zones for where we're attacking, just to deconflict fires and make sure we're not like engaging each other by accident.
All right.
Since there will be too much communications between the two field teams.
Ground support until Sailor makes his attempt at a Pawnee.
So we have, you see Nick just whacked him,
we'll
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, like the 4 sectors of this fob. I think what we'll do in DT, we'll take Alpha and Bravo if everyone else does Charlie and Delta. That way we can basically swing around the outside and push right down then to our battle position.
Last week, I was engaging the joint fob from...
Cool, so yeah, so True will basically go for Charlie and Delta.
Sounds good.
The port.
Yeah, I mean 2
It's-
kilometers.
I know
Artillery's
its main gun
3
can
from here.
shoot so fucking far away from before when me and Kiss.
Cool. Well, I
did this
think
shit
if
all
there's
done.
nothing else
And
to
you've got,
basically go over,
the funny
form up
Russian
in vehicles at the
ATGMs.
gate, I guess.
Roger, roger.
Peel
Alright,
the
so I
guns,
go
you
ahead
already
and
know.
get in the Gorg.
If it fails, whatever.
If we bring any explosives, we can make it past that wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some. I'm just bringing 2 blocks. If you want to bring at least 1.
I'm gonna bring it just for my hunter.
I'll bring up the factory in a little bit after me and Scuff attempt something.
Copy that. Do you guys want to lead the way in the Gorgon? I think it's the heaviest armor we've got.
Yes, I'll copy. Hey, once we get to
some
the
high
decision
caliber
point,
AA
give
fire
us
from the
a
joint fob.
decision if we're going left or right in the Gorgon. Team disregard, once we get to the decision point, we'll conduct a security halt and let you guys come up to us and see what you want to do.
Be advised, do not go toward the objectives that you guys are not going toward.
Will there be artillery?
Say again.
Lead Vic,
As long as
pass
there is
TRU
an
checkpoint.
artillery. If there is artillery, we got a gun for that shit.
Okay, now I see what you mean.
For the true peeps that never did the 143rd convoy training back in the day, just remember to always keep a decent gap between you and the lead vehicle, because of armor desyncing and driving you into each other and blowing both of you up randomly. And also, like, in-game stuff, like IEDs and mines.
Lead Vic's pulling off the road and conducting security halt at decision point.
Copy that. Alright, Combo, we're gonna push directly west to the fruit bob, get set up, and then basically push down southwest to respective rally point, ready to engage the fob.
Opening fire on the AA now.
Copy, copy. I'm gonna start placing a respawn here. 2 minutes. $120 seconds on respawn. If anyone has a fortified soul, it's probably worth building some little fortifications around the area, just in case. We don't know your fancy Wilson terms. Here at TRU, we're a family.
منتظر دستورم. دریافت شد. فهمیدم. بالا سرشم.
Respawn up in 20 seconds.
Copy.
Alright, respawn tent is up. Alright, we're good to push forward if you want to.
دریافت شد.
Stand by.
دارم میام. انجام میدم.
We thought we saw something down the road.
شنیدم.
Sending out 2 dudes ahead.
Copy that.
Alright, I'm mounting my guys back up again.
Copy, copy. You lead the way, we'll push on behind you.
Alright, scouts have spotted signs of enemy activity 200 meters south of our current pause, so just keep your heads on a swivel when we push south.
Copy that. We'll be moving to the Myro meeting point, and then we'll take on Charlie and Delta.
Copy, we're gonna split off and go to DTRP1 once we hit the intersection.
Copy.
Alright, lead Vic stepping off.
What the fuck they're shooting at?
Copy that.
Toa is dismounted. Our gunner's spotting targets now.
Copy that. Myro is also dismounted. We're moving in to get eyes on the fob.
I don't think the police probably could.
Damn, they're up.
I can focus fire on the towers.
They have so many assets in there. Holy fuck. They've got. Fuck me.
Only choppy thing for me is not having like my map tools or my small things.
Snipers on their roofs, like actual snipers.
Some in the tower and there's some in the window prone. It's either.
I got a cargo tower with a bunch of dudes on it.
Yeah, they're snipers. Dismounts follow that new blue line that I drew, come off the hill and just get close to Fob Zayev. I said that over long range mobile.
Because of lack of frames.
I dread the day.
Well, mounted. Wait one. He's down. There's fucking mounted guns.
There's still people in that tower that's further back. Cover, I'll cover.
Are we assaulting now?
Alright,
okay,
I'm
my
just
song.
on to beginning assault on the
Holy shit. Yep,
Okay.
close to us.
I was making sure.
Hey, Gorgon, can you engage the green tower next to the red and white telecommunications tower?
Is that an A?
I'd say everyone has freedom to kind of push in if you haven't already.
Grab off from the IDF.
Can we...
Told you to push further along the wall so I can fit in.
Roger, keep
We're
moving.
clear here. We're clear here.
I think it's it.
Stop engaging that two-man watchtower. We're pushing past it now.
I'm gonna fix you, Barrett.
That indirect fire is ours or theirs? We've got hostiles pushing into the hills. Southeast of the fob.
Oh, yeah, I see.
What a kidding, lift me up.
Yeah.
Right, dismounts have pushed along the back and we're at the far, like the top left corner of the fob now.
So I say we use the bunker itself.
There's a helicopter on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
There's a chopper on the other side of the wall. Activate
Delta, be advised, TOA is pushing into the fob in Sector A now. Cover that. We've been pinned down a little bit by indirect fire and hostiles moving into the hills, but I'm pushing it now.
Not a friendly. No, apparently not.
Shot now.
Oh, these
We're on the far side. We're trying to find a way to get in. I thought we could climb,
climb
but
here
we
if we had
don't
enhanced movement.
have the
Press
movement
Control
button.
V, Max. Ace climb. No.
Can't climb here.
It's not.
Fuck it is. You were getting shot at, yeah, get cover. I don't know where cover is, but you need to find it.
Fucking elephant grass thing.
That wasn't me.
Alright.
There's blood.
That's what we're trying to do. We
I
cannot
see.
hop over.
Yeah, elephant guy. Right there in the elephant grass.
Yeah, sounds good.
He's down.
We're pulling back to the other side so that Gordon can cover us.
Oh, you're almost in there. What's wrong with you? Fucking rip that guy.
Go down if you're fine.
You can go down. What the hell?
Called you out as down. Alex, why you called Jack out as down? He's fine. He's untouched.
Doesn't matter. Continue.
Yeah, break that nonsense.
Sit down. Who went down?
No one.
Tyler, this is, Mara. We basically walked into a couple of fire teams, so we're all pretty beaten up.
Hey. Oh, that might. Too late.
Having trouble getting into the fob at A since we couldn't climb over the wall. We're gonna breach it now.
Good. Good.
Yeah, please.
That was our frag. Did it? Anyone get? Well, we're open.
No, I got it in there.
Someone just got that shit.
Down.
Oh, he's on the.
等待中。准备好了。等待指示。
We're getting shelled the fuck up in these hills. Yeah, we took a mass cas. We got engaged by an autocannon. I'm pushing back to my team now. Cover that. Yeah, we same as us. We're back up now. I'm gonna try and push into the, like, a forward position of the fob.
عملية دستورة. فهمیدم. منتظرة. هدف رو میبینم.
There has been reinforcements that have come through the main gate. In a minute.
Yeah, there's another vehicle behind it there.
هدف رو میبینم.
Urfi, owie, my burns.
Yep.
Medic location.
Alright. Team Toa right now is combat ineffective. We've just had another mass cast. Looks like our Gorgon's down too. I just caught back up on him. Copy that, yeah. We're pretty roughed up. We've just into the sea and we're kind of taking cover in an alleyway near a warehouse.
Be advised, just before the casualty went down, I spotted a motorcycle that's right next to the AA marker. Sent rounds towards it, don't know if it's still open.
Wrap me up.
Got contact outside.
Oh shit, yeah.
Daddy up, John.
Dozer, this is Monkey interrogative. Do we have any support assets?
We do have access to another TRU support team via Kajman or Gorgon.
I'm talking more CAS or indirect fires.
Kia, how are you guys doing at the moment?
Say again your last. I'm just asking if Kia's up for Kes. Copy that. Jonah.
Factory A my refund and it doesn't have enough for another cashman.
It would be a lot better if I get closer up, which is the plan. I'm just signing in back on net. That is a little hard to do right now because he said his entire Air Force in anger of us wiping out a decent section of it. I don't know if you heard me, but there is a motor pool right next to the AA marker. That was the last thing me and Scuff were trying to gun down before we got taken out by Fast Mover. I'm moving the factory up to the TRU fob now, and then I will start battering it if no one's near.
Supposed to stay landed.
Monkey, this is Mara Squad. We've basically got like C secured now, kind of. It's the fucking Alamo. Take over again. Copy that. Yeah, we've got most of C like locked up now. We're just trying to push west. Copy that.
Kia is back on station.
Copy that, Kia.
Be advised, if you see any naked CSAT, it's a glitch.
detachment to the north is friendly.
Kes has been advised to wave off, but I believe that's potentially hostile. I don't know. I don't have eyes on. Say again, Johnny, you cut off a bit. We're mainly just dealing with infantry and buildings at the moment, so we're fine in terms of like fire getting fired on. I don't know about Monkey Squad.
The only response the detachment fired on was facing through a wall.
Copy that.
No one goes south in this one.
Copy that. We're in the building just northwest of Blood Room, Jonah. So yeah, we'll try and avoid going south right now.
Simply do not.
Let us know when last round so we can move up. Cool, thank you.
We'll keep an eye out.
God damn.
All good. We found looks like a machine gun from Data, but we can't tell at this distance. Looks like southwest side of the fob, just outside the walls. Do we have any friendlies on a mortar?
Nice. Say again, Jonah. Sorry, I was making CJ.
Alright, who has smokes?
There's smokes on their bodies, but
In the building. First floor, left window. Okay.
We're gonna take out a machine gun real quick.
not.
Oh, Jack, same place. Door frame.
Which mortar mark was this one? To the top right inside the wall?
Another one.
Firing on the mortar now. Mortar's down. Is that red smoke for fire support? Got it. They're too danger close. We're not going to be able to deal with that.
Alright, I'm back on net. I fucking died of. CK back up. Oh, wrong channel.
Top and clear.
Be advised, we are in a friendly next heading to one of the southern hills to get eyes on the compound. An autocannon boy.
Cashman's gonna R2B to rearm.
God damn it, mouse.
Cashman is back on station for fire support.
Over the. I feel like we're slowly getting it.
Looking for it.
It's marked on map with hit.
I got eyes on. Did that one that just burnt off next to the circle silo?
Disconnected. Disconnected. Connected. Error. 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 Disconnected. Connected.
Check. Radio check.
Disconnected. Connected. Disconnected. Error.
guys doing?
This.
Did that work, boy?
Motherfuckers.
Affirm.
How you guys doing down there?
Pulse. Okay, good pulse, giving Jitter the Pepsi.
Here's a going.
We're good, Monkey. We're just lots of woundy, lots of, yeah, desperately probably need like a resupply.
Yeah, no, we need one too. Alright, everyone, let's reconnoiter in the... Let's meet up in the middle of the, like, the whole base, and, let's get, like, a resupply going, Kia and Jonah, if possible, when you guys are free.
Cashman's gonna R2B.
Copy that. We can actually, I'll set a little designation zone. There's a nice big flat area here by one of the cargo towers.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, resupply point is marked as Chill Zone Bahama. Meet me there. Yeah, Monkey, I feel like everyone can link up at Chill Zone Bahama, and then from there we'll get a resupply when everyone's free. Hey, I'll fly that in. God damn it. I'm an engineer, I want to pick this lock. Wallet. Hello.
Hey, are we getting a resupply? Because yeah, he ran through like all of his treatments, and that was like 50 treatments.
I regret bringing
pretty impressive.
670 lollipops for the meme. I could have used
Fucking
that for,
DT
like,
is red.
I'll be nice this time.
anybody want a lollipop?
There goes the logistics point now, and that truck, I think, to go get the factory to bring it.
Curiosity, was there supposed to be a resupply at the respawn, or was that just straight a respawn?
No, it's just straight a respawn.
A lie.
Okay, yeah.
What the hell were those mines? Do you know, or is that just
think
the
they were
indirect fire?
I'm gonna assume it was indirect fire.
They
I
were
think it
either
was
mines
the
or just like
GMG.
some super far
It
off
was a-
EMG was lobbing at us and we
Yeah,
couldn't hear the
It
report
was
of the
the
gun
grenade machine
firing.
I
gun.
think it was a GF.
They may
Yeah,
have been
I'm more on
single
GMG's
firing.
side now
I'm
because
not
Because-
convinced because
GMGs and
they have
Arma,
such
when
a
controlled
have
by
such
AI,
a
are
unique
terrible.
sound when they fire, and I didn't hear that.
I don't know if this goes for
They're not
free in
making
supply crates, but I'm gonna go check.
JSRS
Yep, thank you.
They don't
That's only if
sound
you
like
can
they
hear the
sound.
the
The
GMGs can
reports are not
fire
quiet.
farther than the like you hearing the
bad.
machine gun, especially if we're getting shot at from
The
close.
casualties we got while I was treated, me and Alex, the what hit us is the same way that the single 1-2s that were happening that destroyed our push north for Jack.
Do we need defenses, or are we good to just fucking do this admin?
I believe the POW campus players.
You get attacked.
See on the map.
Sitting down and I'm crying.
If you check on the map.
Alright,
check on the
they're
map,
doing
POW is
resupply first.
So over there, look at the chopper. They're bringing up on.
You expect me to go run off and go watch some empty field while people resupply?
Can you some limited resupply out of that ghost walk?
We're gonna stand
I guess we're just admin resupply. Alright, let's go.
Give me the sweet sustaining juices of resupply.
We're definitely gonna go watch an empty field there.
Yeah, no, I was not.
Really
you were gonna tell me to, and I was not going to.
As a medical. There it is.
I'm leaving you all some snacks in the medical crate.
Snacks.
I've discovered that I need the
Concerned about there's a limited resupply just east of Chill Zone, Bahama.
No.
Our factory's here, so we're gonna get a full resupply in a second.
I have no tourniquets.
Oh, you need tourniquets?
I got some, don't worry.
Hello.
Alright.
Not if you're asking.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Maybe.
Hey,
a
Toa,
special
when
weapons
you're up, meet back to where we were lollygagging.
Might be useful.
Sure.
Let's see if I can jam a
I'm gonna build another respawn.
Max, you got machine gun ammo over by the popcat.
Little fucking elastic's gone.
Consumed by the infinite void.
You need some?
Building respawn 120 seconds.
Actually, I am running about that.
Chill Zone, Bahama.
More boxes.
Saddened there are no 100-round MX mags anywhere.
Yeah, I was looking for those too.
If you
Yeah,
need
that's
100
why I
round
stole
MX
this.
mags,
I still have 2 from the engagement. I didn't get to shoot them all.
Jonah, could you tell the guy looking for 100 round MX mags to check an ammunition crate if you could pull one out for him?
I have so rarely do I ever actually repack.
What was it? Sorry. Standard ammunition crate. There's a guy looking for 100 round MX mags that needs one.
Scary.
Hey, Jack Washington, what's your real name?
I was afraid.
Washington.
Oh,
Jack, 100 round magazines.
There's 100 round magazines over there by the mix. Well, no, whatever the fuck it is. Bobcat.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Fire mag. Alright, that'd be the camouflage.
Respawn up in 60. This is DevCon 2 Mission Officer Lolly. I believe we have seized the Jordan fob successfully. We are resupplying now and then en route to liberate the POWs.
Good copy.
We took a lot of a pain, so we are just resupplying thoroughly now.
Cluster munitions just landed north of the joint fob, about 300 meters out.
Everyone's starting in the dock, just in case.
Respawn up in 12.
It is now elevated from my
Alright, that artillery point can die now. That's the only thing that can possibly do that.
I'll Spuckman shall press an end on the mines.
Oh, okay.
Casualty's gonna have to RTB to see if see if we can fix some weapons problems we're having.
Jonah, are you able to get us out a couple of land vics for us to move to the next FOB?
I
Yeah,
could.
I don't
Factory's
think I
not
actually
in
knew
good
where I was
position
getting shot
because
from
I'm
that
fixing up our old
No,
ninks.
Oh, okay, no worries.
So I was in the Gorgon, right? We got
Yeah, when you're
bum rushed
free, Jonah, after you've done that, if you
by
can
a
move to
tank
Chill Zone
and
Bahamas
2
Road
APCs.
and place some vehicles
from the
for
tunnels.
31 DT and myself.
Well, it was a lot of
and
armor
we
from the
should be good.
tunnels. Gorgon got set on fire, didn't explode. I don't know what happened to you.
Monkey, if you get towed to the
you
Chill
got
Zone
out.
Bahama market,
I got into the
Jonah will
driver's
get out
seat,
some land
drove it a
vehicles
little
soon
bit
when
out
he's
of the
free.
way, got out, was able to get
You
the
want
fire
anything
off me,
like
ran
heavy
into
or
that fob,
would light
right, I was
suffice?
like sitting at the entrance, like in
I feel
between
like light would
barriers,
probably be fine, just because, yeah, we're
healing
probably gonna
myself,
lose it
getting
anyway.
shot, healing myself, getting shot, healing myself, getting shot.
Nothing
And
with
then
all
finally
these
I'm like,
off-road
fuck it,
covers.
I'm leaving this, and I
Oh
run out,
my
and there's a
God.
whole squad just sitting there.
That was
Maybe 3, just because there's quite a few people.
What?
But it takes a little bit longer to move that
We can afford it.
Yep, that's a little scary.
Yeah, that Gorgon situation was terrifying. That absolutely terrifying. Because I kept trying to
Monkey,
call
you
out,
still on
hey,
it?
there's tanks, go away, and you just
Yeah, what's up?
either weren't hearing
We're getting
me or
out. Two
something,
of these off-roads are for you, one is for my
I didn't
squad,
hear you.
and we can load the crates in these.
This launcher, love this launcher, very fun.
Roger, solid.
Can't really shoot down a ton of them.
Hey, alright, back to
Deep
work then.
clearance.
So, the two closest...
Hey, we'll take the 2 closest off-roads to us.
The 2 closest off-roads to us are ours. You can also, whatever crates they don't take, you can load those crates, and they have a different, like, they have a nice logistics system, so you can fit multiple crates into a vehicle, but these 2 Vics are ours.
We've been downgraded from a Gorgon to off-roads.
Blue team
We have
in
2 vehicles, which is kind of
the
wild.
south vehicle.
I'd still rather
Yeah, the
want
reason you've been downgraded is because the factory has a budget.
Blue
We're
team in the
burning
north
through our
vehicle.
money.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
Everyone gets quad bikes if we go down to fucking no money.
I can get behind the budget game.
I mean, we still do have
As a
a
private
budget
military company,
to do
with
heavier
unlimited money
vehicles if you
for
want it, but
You
listen.
have gone from not
Give
having
me a
the
Maxim
my
that wield
ability to
one-handed while I'm
It's
driving
up
the
to you.
quad bike,
Ooh,
and I'll
rough.
be fine with it.
What was that, Joe?
we still do have some budget if you want, like really want it, but I think the other factory's out back at base, and this would be the only option for flight if anything would go right.
Copy. Yeah, let's leave it for now. We can handle light vehicles. I'm gonna set up an FOB near the POW camp. Actually, we can move. We can do it at the intersection near Monkey's support by fire.
Hey, Dozer, are we good to step when we're ready?
You guys are good to move off. Myro will follow shortly behind you once we've got everyone together.
Roger, we'll push to our battle position we've marked on map.
Copy.
We were waiting on one to come back from taking a piss though, so we're not going to step right away.
Cashman is back on station.
Alright, the guy's taking too long to take a piss, so we're gonna just load him into the vehicle. Copy that. What are you guys saying? I heard that, monkey. Yeah, it was pretty funny. What were you gonna send on command chat? We might have to resort to the old TK to move on. I'll wound him. Do what you must. You know, we'll just leave him behind. So is Oscar Mike.
I'm gonna scream. Fuck. I just spent like the last 10 minutes fully fixing up this fucking dinks, and I bumped into a corner of a fucking sandbag or a fucking bunker, and it immediately went all red.
Suffer, Tau sympathizer.
Does off-road have a toolkit?
POW camp looks pretty empty from the air.
Well, one. No, he violated 2 rules. One,
Oh no, it's
he
probably
asked me to lead you guys out, and then didn't follow me. And then 2, he's a leader in a driver's seat. I apologize, David. I was giving bad information. I'm holding at True Fob. I'll be off to the right side.
Fuck. Monkey, if any of your lads have a fortified tool, the NATO tents at the bottom of the list are both respawn scripted. Do they want to build a respawn?
Roger.
You have a fortified tool, right?
Camel
you
tent,
can build a respawn as well, right?
About 500 meters south of the west end of that POW camp. Other than that, I don't see anything.
I thought you guys were like long gone. I didn't realize it was just at the other end of the tunnel.
I'm blaming you all the way.
Hey, I gotta...
Putting down a respawn near some rocks, 120 seconds.
moving the fob to compensate. I'm gonna go take the dog out. I'll be right back.
Almost up.
Mission Officer Lolly, this is Dozer on the ground. We are setting up a fob ready to investigate the POW camp.
Good copy.
Currently no thermal signatures. I don't think Monkey's back yet, but if anyone else is on DEPCOM from 31 DT, we have no thermal contacts in the POW camp.
Visual and thermals are also clear from the air.
Concerning. Respawn up in 30 seconds. It could be a trap. I'm gonna say be very cautious. It could be a trap. Yeah, Kaz, if you could just be on standby for any funny business. If you see anything that looks armed and isn't a POW or civilian, feel free to light it up.
Will do. There's also a camo net about 500 meters south of the west end of the POW camp, but that looks unmanned.
Alright, respawn is up. Feel free to move in. Back on comm. Monkey, welcome back. We don't have any thermal contacts at all. Nothing from the air either, so it's a little concerning. We're concerned it's either a trap or
Does
something.
anyone have a mine detector?
I wouldn't say too concerning from the air. We did kind of wipe the floor on CSAT concerning air tonight.
Just in case.
In accordance to my scout, I don't see shit, is what I'm getting from my lead element. Copy that. We're pushing in now to investigate and see if we can find the intel. Alright, if you run into anything, call us. I'll send some boys in. Copy.
Spread out and search for clues, I guess. See if you can find any intel in any of the buildings or any sign of what happened to the POWs. The POWs.
So far, no signs of anything.
Testing, testing. 1, 2.
It happened again. The thing I fixed immediately broke. Alright, I'm going to the front.
Don't let that man anywhere near your wrenches.
Okay, I'm coming towards you, Cashman. Come here.
I can't access that tower from the inside.
Oh, there you are. I'll keep my guys here. I'm also going to be QRF, so if they call us, I can be...
Monkey, we're searching buildings now for any kind of intel. No hostiles, no friendlies. We will be marking buildings as we clear them. You can probably come and assist if you guys get bored.
I think I found intel.
Copy all, Dozer. If you need QRF, like you run into anything, I've got assigned guys ready to just rush in and help if needed.
It's just a buzzing ass computer.
Copy.
Oh wait, no, I'm hacking.
We may have located intel. One of our members is hacking it. 40 seconds remaining.
Oh, I'll copy.
Explosion southeast outside the walls.
This is General Zahao Yin of the 87th Joint Strike Force. You've lost, the prisoners have been removed, and so will you shortly. Goodbye. Alright, get out of the prisoner of war camp.
We're gonna have our medic on standby to come help with any casualties from that IDF.
Copy that. We're just trying to evacuate the prisoner of war camp. It appears to be a trap according to the intel recovered.
Hamada. Anjom. Anjom. Anjom.
Cashman's taking missile fire from the south-southwest.
I just died, so... Yeah, everyone evac from there.
Yeah, there's a fast mover behind you.
Cashman's going
If
down.
anyone has an AA launcher, fast mover in the air.
Moving north.
Had a launcher crate on me. I'm gonna try and grab it. I got missile lock on it. Damn it.
Bring it down.
Come on. Damn it, I lost it. Fucking tree. Go and get eyes on that jet. I can get a missile on it.
Deep Toe is taking accurate direct fires on our battle position.
Enemy troops at 147 from the POW camp. That silly little jet just popped flares.
Yet another CSAT jet down. Damn, how much hundreds of millions are they willing to fucking spend on
squad. Break. Bring 134 from our battle position. They're along the road to the south of the POW camp.
Monkey, how are your boys looking?
Is that to Monkey?
Yes, that was for Monkey.
Alright, A-firm, stand by. We are engaging hostiles south of POW camp. We've taken a couple of casualties. Other than that, we are returning fire and holding firm, awaiting follow-on orders.
Okay, cool. We've engaged northeasterly, and I think we took care of most of ours.
Say again your last, over.
I said that we've taken fire from the northeast, and I believe we've dealt with most of the squads coming from that way.
Solid copy. We're taking heavier fire now from the swamps as well to the southwest.
Okay, we'll move over to that side.
Yeah, we need a little bit of help. Never mind, they're right on top of us.
pulse check. Yeah, I need. Yeah, you're fine. All right, wake up, Finn. I've been shot.
Friendly still in the POW camp.
Be advised, the battle position marked for us has been overrun.
Okay, cool. You guys gonna retreat somewhere, or?
Well, let's move forward to the TRU fortifications.
Get in. Drive me.
Contact close. Probably want to clear the road first. I'll look the hill.
Toa is right by the spawn, taking cover behind a large log, engaging our old battle position now. Do we have close air support back up or no?
Negative, no budget on the factories.
Ah, roger. Forgot.
I'm trying to give Overwatch and a factory to, or not a factory, a technicals and SPG to the north by northeast by the northern joint fob.
Lolly, intel suggests from the recovered the prisoner of war camp that it was a trap. Prisoners of war had been moved.
Good copy. You don't need to hold that location for now then.
Alright, Kia, are we able to get an evac at True Fob? Monkey, are you able to pull you guys back to the True Fob?
Yeah, we're right next to it. Taking accurate fire.
Evac can be sorted.
I got your boy Max down here in one of the bunkers giving him bandaging. His head is very wounded, but he should be recoverable. They don't show up great on thermals.
Zere push.
Max has lost a fatal amount of blood. I'm giving him a transfusion now. Copy. Fob appears to be compromised. Everyone try and, if you're alive, try and push the wall to a safe location.
Here, I'm gonna work on Monkey. I might be able to save him.
His head pokes up every now and then. There he is again. Very shift left.
Who's the miss, kids?
Oh yeah. No, he's fucking invisible.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, okay. Come on, you damn.
Hey, Lolly.
Yeah.
Are we safe to get the fuck out of here?
I did mention earlier, you're no longer required to hold the area.
Okay, it does.
Oh, jeez.
Key is working on evac. What's the exfil point?
Fuck out of here. If someone's unconscious, just load them into a vehicle.
Requesting urgent landing to pick up Straightless.
Are you going to be able to make it to the joint fob?
Maybe. Can I just pop a smoke on the ground in the road, maybe?
Might work.
Back up to the hill where you are.
Alright, need evac on red smoke, red smoke.
Red smoke for evac.
Yeah, blue team. Woo.
All elements get to the red smoke if you don't have a ride in the land vehicle. Copy, we retook our hill, but we'll bug out now.
5, is that friendly?
It's friendly. I just got here.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the sweetest that I've ever seen.
Medical check, how you two?
You back at base, Jenna?
I'm going back to one of the factories and just deploying off-roads at this point.
I don't see red smoke anywhere.
I think it died.
Further back.
It's west of the fob.
I'm popping.
Lollipop, 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 ooh, lollipop.
We're on the road, just to the west of the true fob marker, Scuff.
The red smoke bounced
The Gorgon.
The red smoke bounced further than I intended.
Gorgon up the road. There is
west of the red smoke on the road.
I see it now.
What were you expecting, Monkey?
Fired into the dirt.
Oh, because remember, there's a specific armor mod that stops them from bouncing forever when they're in the dirt. They're just always bad.
Alright, here's the bird.
Both.
All elements, let's pull back to base. Alright, all the DT boys are mounted.
They're all complaining about the cost of gas.
Scuff, do you just not fly into person, or what was the...
I saw that coming a mile away and I bailed out in perfect timing.
What do you mean? It was a perfect right angle.
Ridiculous crew chief snot.
Alright, is that everyone here, Lily?
Yes. Let me double check. Should be. Yes.
Alright, debrief.
Alright. Congratulations, you guys have taken the 2 objectives. Since the POWs...
Alright, congratulations guys, we're good to go.
You just cut off randomly?
Oh, okay, shit. My
That was
bad.
amazing.
Where I leave up on?
You just say congratulations.
Yeah. You guys have taken the 2 objectives. Although the POWs were moved, hopefully they're still here, so we can still rescue them. But we will find out about that later, I suppose. And we have discovered at least the CSAT's main leadership. So we'll keep you posted on further developments on that matter.
It's a very good op-sig for him to just tell us who he is. That's very silly. Trying to hit him with the funny AIM 9X.
We hit 2 of his jets and like 4 of his helicopters with him already.
Anything else in terms of debrief, Lily?
Negative.
Alright. If you're new to TRU, probably mostly you 31 DT lads, what we like to do at the end of ops is just go through and give everyone a chance to talk, give feedback, things you liked, things you didn't like, just a little chance for you to have your say. And we did right to left last time, I think, so we're going to do left to right.
Before that,
oh yeah.
Can we get everyone like in a standing up line and then a crouching line in front of them?
I've got a for like a photo.
Well, not that, so I can hear them better. And everyone closest, so we know, so it's easier to see who's next and shit.
Oh, okay. This actually made it harder for me. I already had like a decent order. Starting with Jaeger.
Oh, I've drastically exceeded the worst amount of medical expenditure I've ever seen playing Arma A, so that was pretty cool. And that concludes my offering. Yeah.
Alright. Wild Hunter.
That was hell.
A
lot of
hell
artillery.
Bad hell?
A lot, like it was a good hell. Like
Butchering.
Yeah. A good action. A lot of good.
Alright. Monkey.
Yeah, just constructive feedback on a mission maker note. Try to balance number of enemy, their assets and indirect fires. Things like GMGs can be a big game stopper for players. We figured out that's what it was. Like, we blamed the Kaiman, which I feel bad about. Sorry, Scuff. But like, we were taking accurate fire from something that we could not see and just immediately assumed that because the only thing that in our line of sight was the Kaiman, and we called it for it to cease fire, but it wasn't shooting at us.
I did it.
So, we later found out it was the GMG. We also thought there was mines. We assumed that was the GMG now, too. The AI does weird stuff on grenade machine guns. I generally, as a mission maker, I avoid them like the plague. And I use HMGs very sparingly. I use turrets in general sparingly. The AI are a menace on it. So just constructive feedback for mission maker. Try to maybe... For the size of players we had, what we fought at the first objective, I would argue, is probably a bit too much without having something like serious CAS and mainly indirect fires. We had CAS, indirect fires would have been perfect with like pre-planned stuff. But we didn't have that. We definitely needed it for assaulting the objective. That's all. Other than that, though, it was fun at the end.
I can confirm there were mines.
There were mines? Okay, that's... Which I'm all about mines...
Okay.
Yeah,
those were well done.
Yeah. To maneuver players a certain direction, mines are great, but... Yeah, I mean, once we figured it out, we moved it around, but it was confusing at first. I have nothing really against mines. That's on a mission-making point of view. Mainly, my issue is just with the amount of enemy plus a lack of indirect fire support for us.
Okay.
Alright. Bez. He looks sleepy.
My bones hurt. That is all.
Alright. Incio.
It'd be really cool because of the amount of players that we had if the like tasks were a little bit more integrated. It because with this many people, like, you could really do some really cool stuff with the different teams working in concert with each other. GMG's bad, but I really did like the enemy's use of indirect fire. It was effective, but it was good that, like, because that is what you would do. If we had it too, that'd be pretty cool too, but that's right.
Yeah, my planning,
I enjoyed the mission though.
I'm very sleepy, and my planning was a little subpar just because we had so many missing people from TRU today. Like, we normally have a full elite team, and then another whole squad, so we're missing, like, a pretty substantial portion of our forces to actually, like, for me to plan more. But, yeah, I appreciate that. I didn't realize how many of you guys would be showing up either, where I probably could have, like, taken that into account. You did tell me, Monkey, but I just didn't expect the full number.
I said 5, but I think we got...
Yeah, you did say 5 plus 2, so yeah, you did.
I thought I was pretty much on the money, yeah. I said 5, and normally 2 never Roger up but show up anyway, so I was on the money.
Jack Washington.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The GMGs were a bit of a screwball. I'm not used to JSRS, and they sounded completely different to how I'm used to hearing them. But yeah, those
I didn't hear them at all.
Oh well, they sounded like autocannons instead of
Monkey, you don't have the talking stick.
Grenade launcher. Okay, I interrupted him. He interrupted me once. Beyond that, thanks a bunch for having us. Had a good time.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think we do have mine detectors. I think they're just the secondary ones, like the big stick ones. Like you actually have to like sweep with the minesweeper. Botanicus.
As usual, I got smashed by artillery at the start, I think. The comms overall, I think, was a bit lacking. I didn't really know what the hell was going on at stuff, particularly the start. And also, I had a bit of a performance issue early on in that fob attack. That sort of frame rate sort of dropped quite a bit.
How did you find the medical stuff? Because we changed the medical settings to the settings you shared with me. I feel like the enemies were going down easier than last time, personally.
Yeah, they are, but with the performance, I wasn't able to shoot much. Or take much down of that, but they definitely... depends on the armoured people seem to be dropping more easily than having to...
Yeah, I think it was better, but everything's hard when the frames are bad, so yeah. I would argue the medical settings are good, but the frames were a little bit rough at the start. It definitely got better when it's like started hitting like 45 or so for me, like towards the second half.
Yeah, I like the end. I like the POW camp bit. That was a bit more.
Mad Max.
I can definitely vouch on just what you were saying with the enemy going down compared to servers I played on, like that we play on. The enemies went down a lot easier.
Yeah, we used to have some very tanky enemies because we were using the
vital organs. Only.
Yeah, so we changed it to trauma, some of trauma, and it seems to be better.
I might ping you about that.
No worries. All right, Mad Max.
I found your lack of counter battery disturbing.
Yeah, we're trying to be like a PMC where we don't have like super heavy stuff, but I don't know. I think it's.
We have a $30 million helicopter, but we can't afford an FPS 117. Cool.
Yeah.
That's all.
We bought the helicopters on sale.
On the sale.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah, you're also very quiet. You might be on whisper.
Yeah, I scrolled down so it wouldn't interrupt. Yeah, you bought
noise.
What?
Okay, cheers. You're hot micing.
Oh, my bad.
I struggled to take down a couple of guys at the start, but that might have also been frame rate issues. I just dumped my gun and fucking picked up one of the Chinese ones and used that instead. But either way, it seemed to have fixed itself. Other than that, yeah, it was pretty good.
Alright, Defcon. Defcon. Sleepy. Okay, we'll come back to Defcon if he comes back. Nova.
Hello. Can also back up the enemy difficulty. I don't know if anyone saw this, but when the first defensive wave came down, there were about 7 to 8 of them bunched up in a group, and I think I managed to take them down in about 3 seconds worth of just following my Navid. So it has been, from a someone who uses an LMG, it has been a lot easier to take enemies down. Other than technical issues on my end, the performance was suboptimal for me. There might be some things I could do on my end, but yeah, other than that, the op was pretty
I think
good.
It was relatively universal, so I don't think it's really like personal computer issues. I think it's pretty much everyone had relatively low frames the first bit. Alright, Scuff.
Someone has to tell CSAT that shooting me down is illegal because it hurts my feelings. 2 of their jets did, and they died for it, as is right of them.
Incredible. I was very angry when one jet actually popped chaff against my manpad. That was very rude.
That's why I just dump all 3 of the missiles I carry at them.
Jitter.
I had fun. I'm glad that we could have Monkey in the Game come out. I'm very sorry I fired on you from behind. I'll try not to do it again. I feel like, yeah, like personally, I didn't operate as well as I want to. I know that I can have some gameplay improvements, but other than that, like the mission was great. I had a great time.
Nice. CJ?
I had fun. I haven't been particularly sober most of the time, and so it was a rather wild ride. For the Cyrus, it was for sure easier to put enemies down. It seemed like it turned everything went from a 2-shot to kill to a 1-shot to kill when it came to hitting directly in the chest. So it went well.
Very nice. Jonah?
Alright. So, you, Wally.
Yes.
I know how you operate, but like you have this set up perfectly to operate AI in a different manner that we can actually prepare for, that I've been trying to do, but it's kind of pointless to do so with you putting AI just without render distance from us, or view distance, or hiding them behind a hill. You should definitely from now on just place them at other points that we haven't taken yet and have them arrive by that way, so we can actually, see them by that route instead of peeking up from a hill.
Gotcha.
So you mean like realistically turn up rather than
appear? Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
you got to set it up to where that would be like perfect. I mean, there's like so many points within us. It just would need to, like, the AI would actually need to prepare and come over to reinforce, which would make things a little bit more fair on that front.
Are you
and we can see them from further out.
Are you talking about that PLW point or no?
No. I was just talking about in general when we're at the final step.
Okay, so at the PLW camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Good feedback, thank you. Yeah, so my turn. Thank you again very much for coming out. 31 Dream Team. That was a lot of fun. Obviously, we have some little issues here and there. We just did a big mod purge on the server, so we were kind of scrambling around to get that sorted this morning, making sure that was all good, which it was, but just the server was being cringe for no reason at all. So yeah, I'm sorry about like issues getting in at first. Obviously, you guys are more than welcome. Going forward, there's the TOA squad, which is specifically for you guys, because we've probably got the best working relationship with you as a joint unit. So feel free to take those. Team specialist slots have medical and engineering perms. You just got to choose kind of what you want to do, and it's limited to how much you can carry. So you can do both, but you'll probably be hurting for supplies. Obviously, we can call in supplies through logistics officer Jonah, through the factories and stuff, but they have limited budgets. So that's why vehicles go from fancy to cheap very quickly.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. As always, it's nice to have other people. Yeah, my planning was pretty rough. I'm very sleepy. And then obviously you had a bunch of missing people, so yeah, sorry if it wasn't like super tactical, but I've been to one of your ops, and you guys do operate at kind of like a higher milsim level than us, I would say, as well. So just bear that in mind. A lot of us are very like, it'd be cool to do more interesting objectives though, so I do agree with that, like the integrated stuff. Yeah, hope you had fun, and you're always welcome. Lolly.
All right, so some little behind the curtain shit on my end. So yeah, the GMGs, yeah, I agree. I'll start cutting back and just use more HMGs instead. For the spawning outside of y'all's vision and shit like that, the reason why I kind of did that with some of the units was because I just had them just sitting there laying down and wait. Even if you can't see them, they're just gonna shoot when I didn't want them to shoot yet. And some of the reinforce and stuff like that has been a bit wonky. This op kind of make me pull my hair out. Like at the beginning as well, when I tried to garrison the buildings, I didn't have that problem with them loading into the headless client on previous missions, but for some reason it was a problem this mission. So that was a bit of annoyance there. Yeah, the only guys I put down that were, just outside of vision rather than from a base were those Viper guys at the finale. Other than that, like those tanks and IFBs, they came from one of the FOBs. Same with the vehicle. Same with the air. The jets and helicopters came from the 2 airfields rather than me just putting it outside of view. Hell, the Shikra, over at the fucking, where is it? CSAT air support on the bottom left. I let it just go all around, taxi around, and take off. I didn't have to, drag them up and go. What else? I had more.
I had something else after you as well.
Okay.
I forgot. While you're thinking, can I say my bit?
Go ahead.
Touching on communications, I will say that I did notice, at least with the Myro, squad net, it wasn't so much on Debcom. I would say just try and keep things very brief and short and informative. Like, instead of saying, there's a guy and he's coming and he's here and he's near southeast, that doesn't really give a lot of information, and it kind of sounds panicky and clutters up the channel. I'd say try and just be like, man, 300 meters front. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, a bearing and your status can be said relatively quickly. You don't need to go into huge depth about your situation unless it's pertinent. I'd say just try and keep all transmissions as brief as possible to make them easily understandable and keep the line clear. That would be my only advice. Yeah, other than that, thank you again for making the mission, Lolly. Appreciate it as always. Did you remember what you were going to say?
I could use some help on that. So one person said GMG, another said spawning outside of vision. I could have sworn it was a third thing someone said. I might just be going crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the going on.
Indirect fires, having more in the way of support.
Was it specifically something someone said? Yeah. Or was it a message?
I think it was a constructive criticism.
Yeah, indirect fires, and also kind of the idea of maybe trying to balance the amount of players you have with the amount of enemy you've spawned, but I think that could have been mitigated a bit by what Nick said about planning a bit more in advance. So
yeah, when it comes to Arty, they do have a heavy Arty position on the map, and that fob also just happened to have a few mortars.
I meant Arty for us.
Oh,
so
okay.
If we had indirect fire, and it doesn't have to be heavy stuff. I know Scuff, I saw you write that we could have mortars, but mortars don't do anything to their artillery. Sure, fine, but we still wanted to smash some infantry apart with mortars. Yeah.
Well, that was the idea I came up with, was mortar the hell out of it first, but
yeah. So mortars might be something we adopt more as a forward thing, like have one squad potentially bring a couple in a vehicle. We've got it set up with the R3F logistics system to like carry them in vehicles and pack them down and stuff. So
there's
and move them around. So
I don't know if you have them in your mod kit, but there are those launcher tubes you can like your job.
It's the 60mm we have.
Yeah, your job is to carry.
Yeah, we use a 60mm mortar mod, and that kind of.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Damn.
I really didn't like the 60mm mod.
Barry does not like the 60mm.
Are you okay?
Wow.
Sorry, I started falling asleep.
60mm mod. Mag.
It was a bit
You're gonna have to. We're gonna have a word about that.
I'm just gonna put my gun on the ground.
Fucking ending.
Well, I
Hold
just
on.
pulled out the second one.
I'm gonna do with science.
No,
60mm mortar.
So if it happens again, we won't be able to laugh about it.
Monkey, what did you say?
I say we have a 60mm. Please don't shoot me. Mortar mod that like so an individual could use it. So it's not quite as heavy as the 81. But it allows instead of like dedicating 3 players to doing a mortar, you can have one player kind of eyeball it, and it's kind of like a mix between like an underslung grenade launcher and an 81, because you can eyeball it. Use the I'll send you the mod, we use it. But I think having like if we have a bunch of players like this, having 2 guys dedicated to a mortar would be cool.
Like in the factory, I'm pretty sure over here we just have the mortar like turret that you can like move around.
yeah, it's the 82.
There goes what he was saying with him.
So with the factory, all you need to do is you just need to call me, and I can place down a motor and stuff it into a vehicle and just take it out.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on today?
Do that in the future.
No,
Barry. And actually, you know what I feel bad the most about? Is when I started bringing that up and I heard the burst and died, I was like, did Nick shoot me?
No.
What?
The 2 pieces.
I started falling.
Sorry.
My fingers started getting heavy as I started falling asleep.
I was tempted to the second time.
I'm awake
It
now.
literally is just a tube you put on the ground.
Nick's like, I hate mortars.
You don't have it on your computer or anything.
In fairness, though, Nick
It's just a
blamed me for
launcher
something I didn't do
and
earlier,
don't
so I just
fire
needed to get him back.
Yeah, Nick.
It's
I
the
kind
same
of
as
fed
it's the
false
same as the one in
information.
3CB mod.
If that's something that
Anyway.
interests you.
Sorry, that was
Not really
very
great
funny.
about it.